Hey guys, what is up? My name is Bob and Fishy, and welcome back to UAPB Season 2. This is Week 2, and we are playing against the Amherst Excelgors. So, if you see over in this part of the screen, that's his team. He's got Megalodios, Infernape, Sylveon, Nidoqueen, Rotom Wash, Alolan Ninetales, Escavalier, Gourgeist, Kecleon, Tornadus T, and Lycanroc Day. And if you guys remember our team, it's Hoopa Unbound, Galvantula, Tapu Fini, Salamence, Rotom Mow, Volcarona, Mudsdale, Mega Bayonet, Hariyama, Metagross, and Miltank. So, we've got a lot of M guys towards the bottom of that. Anyways, this is the team I came up with. I don't know if it'll be perfect or anything, but hopefully it'll do okay. So I'm running offensive Bayonet with just Claw, Bond, Taunt, and Gunk Shot. He's got 2 fairies, so it hits him pretty hard. Then we've also, and yeah, it's just kind of offensive, but Destiny Bond is always good. And Taunt just to stop him from setting up Aurora Veils. I feel like he'll definitely try that. Next up, we've got Scarfed Rotom Mow. So I wanted to do Scarf just because it hits a decent number of his things, and it'll outspeed his Rotom Wash in theory, like if he runs defensive or whatever. It's just got a good matchup against his Rotom form, which he pretty much has to bring. So that's good. AV Hariyama, Guts, just in case. He does have Toxic Spikes on Nidoqueen that he could potentially try to set up, so I figured Guts would probably be good. AV's always handy, and I ran enough speed to speed creep Sylveon, even if he runs 8 in speed, just to try and speed creep me. Like, try to speed creep me, speed creeping him, I'll speed creep that. In theory. Like, he might just run max speed or something, but I don't know. Like, Sylveon will outspeed Hariyama if they're both max, so I don't even know if he'll think I'll bring this. But I threw Fake Out, Throat Chop, Bullet Punch, and Close Combat. Obviously, Fake Out is going to be handy-dandy against this team. He's got a couple of frailer things, Nape and Lycanroc and Tornadus. So that'll be pretty good, in theory. And then we've also got, Close Combat, just good stab, and Throat Chop will potentially stop his Sylveon from doing anything, which would be super handy. So next up we've got Metagross. Let's see, Metagross with Okaberry, something like that. And just Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch. Just regular old Metagross set. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to run on this, but in theory we can threaten out his Ninetales and stuff. I wanted Bullet Punch on a couple of things just in case. It also hits his what's his face, Lycanroc. So definitely wanted that on a couple of my guys. But yeah, this is just my Stealth Rocker. In theory, if Nape tries to stay in and like Flare Blitz me, I can Earthquake it. So that'll be good. Next up, we've got Tapu Fini with lefties and just Misty Surge, obviously. Calm Mind, Surf, Moonblast, Sub. And it's just regular old Sub Calm Mind. We are running enough speed to outspeed Nidoqueen, I think. I'm fairly certain. Let's see. Let's check real quick, just so I don't make a fool of myself. Yeah, 276. So unless he's Scarfed, we outspeed that. And yeah, I don't know. It should be pretty good. Calm Mind's usually pretty good, and Surf Moonblast hits his entire team, I think. Let's see, Torn, Lycanroc. Yeah, Surf Moonblast hits everything. So that's cool. And then we've got Hoopa with just a Sash. I'd like to steal an item if I could. And we've got, Dark Pulse, Psyshock, Gunk Shot, and Thunder Wave. I figure he might try to switch in, like, I'm actually not sure what he switches in. I guess Ninetales or Sylveon. It's not safe, though. But yeah, if I can Thunder Wave something, then that'll be good, obviously. So, yeah. The only downside is my only defogger on this team is Rotom, who is my Scarfer. So if he gets rocks up, it's going to be a little annoying. But these things happen sometimes. But yeah, I think this will do okay. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, yeah, I guess I'll just message this guy and see what the deal is. Be right back. And we're back. So that will have been instant for you. But yeah, so my opponent is hopped on here, so in theory he should be ready. I think he already built. So let's go ahead and slide him a challenge. Let's see. Draft League. Excelgors Challenge. Let's see if we can get him, guys. Hopefully we can get a win. We lost last time, so we don't want to do that again, in theory. We'd rather not. If we do, it happens. No biggie, but hopefully we can get him. So I'm assuming Lycanroc has to be here just to deal with Volcarona. So my team isn't particularly Lycanroc weak, so I do like that idea. Yeah, I think we'll do okay. I think we'll do okay. So our challenge has been sent. He's probably getting his recording stuff set up, so no biggie. But I am nervous. I always get nervous for these. Hopefully we can do okay. Hopefully the game doesn't go like an hour. That'd be awful. Let's get rid of this. Oh, and it started. Are the sprites weird? Okay, well, anyways, so I'm assuming his lead is going to be his Infernape? I'm going to go ahead and lead Hariyama, and then I can just fake out, and if it's Sash, I break it. I think that's going to be the way to go. Let's try it. Yeah, that's weird. It is 7th gen, like, it's... I mean, you know, I've got Hoopa, but I don't know. Maybe it's like throwback to 3rd gen or something? I don't know. It looks cool. I mean, like, I always like weird sprites. But, whatever. So, he did bring the Sylveon, he did not bring the Alola Ninetales. That's interesting. I'm genuinely shocked about that. Other than the Nidoqueen, we can Volt Switch on his entire team for free. But yeah, so once we deal with the Nidoqueen, we can Volt Switch on his team for free. Also, if we get a couple of Calm Minds up, we can really hit him with Finny. Obviously, he can like do some damage to us, but we can do some damage to him too. Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to Throat Chop something with our Hariyama. That'd be cool. We don't have knockoff, so we won't be able to knock off the Nidoqueen, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I don't know. I think, yeah, this is an okay situation. Also, Bayonet actually hits his team pretty hard, because his Rotom has to be, bulky. I guess we'll find out. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a ground, so, he can Volt Switch on us for free as well, though we are Guts, so, if he Wisps at us, then that's a-okay. So, let's see. We're just going to go Fake Out turn 1, obviously. That's what you do. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, no reason not to. I'm assuming he's Volt Switch. Yeah, this super looks like 3rd gen. Or 4th gen, maybe. Honestly, like, I love old pixel art type stuff, so this is right up my alley. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so that did 87, or okay, so it did 13%, he has leftovers. Good to know. I might just click Close Combat here. I feel like it'll hit something hard. Let's click Close Combat. If he Wisps, we pretty much nuke this thing. He'll probably go into Sylveon, which we can go into Metagross for. He might go into Nidoqueen. If he goes into Nidoqueen, it'll be a little bit annoying, no doubt. But we can't really do anything about that anyway, so no point dwelling on it. Okay, so we've Volt Switched. Sylveon's probably coming in. I'd assume. It's about 50-50. We'll see. So I don't want to burn my Throat Chop yet, just in case he it does outspeed me. Yeah, honestly, Nidoqueen's kind of a problem. I didn't really think about it when I was building, but it kind of is. But hopefully we can do a decent chunk to it with this. We can revenge it, like, it's just that it'll kind of hurt us before that. Honestly, Hoopa probably wasn't my best spring in this situation, just because... Okay, so, yeah, he brought in Nidoqueen, that's fine. That did 31%, he's probably gonna have Black Sludge? Yeah. Okay, so, what do we go into here? I'm thinking the Earth Power's coming. We could go into this and trick at him, although I kind of don't want him to be Scarfed. Let's go into Rotom. I feel like that's the safest play, you know, for the Earth Power and stuff. And then we can, after that, we can switch into Bayonet if we want, and he is not Sheer Force, so... Actually, yeah, we definitely don't want to trick. I feel silly about that. Should have put Ice Punch on this thing now that I'm thinking about it, because I really don't have anything to hit this. That's okay. So we'll see what we can do. Let's see how much this does. Okay, so he just went Rocks. Interesting. I could Defog, but I feel like he's definitely going to go Sludge Wave, so we're just going to do this. And just double around a little bit. Now, I could go into Metagross, but Earth Power can potentially hurt me. So, let's see what this does. Okay, Poison. He's physical. Interesting. So, we are going to... We got to Digivolve. I'm going to Shadow Claw, I think. Do I have Wisp on this? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to Shadow Claw here. That's interesting that he went physical. I guess it's about the same. Like, Nidoqueen's pretty even in those stats, so... I think it's slightly skewed towards special. The only thing is, it doesn't get a physical ground move that benefits from Sheer Force. Maybe it's Poison Point, who knows? Or she, I suppose. But anyway, this should hurt something. In theory. Yeah, I definitely should have put Ice Punch on that. Not that it mattered, I would have had to switch out anyway, because with the minus defenses, then, you know, you don't want that. But, yeah, so, let's see what we do with this. I do wish he'd go a little quicker, just because I like, you know, getting moves out there quick, but that's okay. You know, everybody's different. So let's see if he goes... He might go into Rotom. I do a good chunk if he goes into Rotom, so he might just stay in with this. I should have a calc pulled up just to see if this thing's physically defensive or what, but it doesn't matter that much. Oh, he stayed in. So Claw does 43% Earth Power. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. I might actually just Destiny Bond here, just because this thing is really annoying. And if he switches out, that's fine, because I can Claw, and if he kills me, then he still dies. So, I might just do that. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is an A-OK situation. The only thing that really wouldn't be good if he went into Lycanroc, but I do have Hariyama and Metagross for that, so that's no biggie. And we are chipping away at this thing, so that's fine. But yeah, it's actually genuinely annoying. Sylveon would be really annoying, like, if he can pass a Wish to it. So, we'll have to watch out for that. If he goes into Sylveon, though, I can Gunk Shot that. Or, well, I'd Taunt it first. But that's okay. So, let's go Mega Bayonet. You can do this. Use your power. Okay, so we did switch. He went out of Lycanroc. That's fine. I am going to Shadow Claw here. Oh, he Toxic. Interesting. So, ooh, that did a lot. So now he's definitely going to Accelerock. That's fine. We have Metagross for that. And he is Life Orb. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. He might Drill Run here, but no, he didn't. Okay. Interesting. So this thing's going to come in. I'm assuming we're going to see some Wisp action. So I'm going to go into Hariyama. If he defogs, that's fine too. But if he Wisp me, then I can blast something with a close combat. So I'm okay with that. Hariyama is getting chunked a little bit, but we do resist the Stealth Rocks on Switch, so that's fine. So we're going to try to keep this guy decently healthy just so we can eat a Flare Blitz from Nape later. I feel like he might just go for the defog here. That's probably safe. But yeah, so that's actually really good that we got Lycanroc hurting. Because now if it switches in again, it can get one attack off and then it dies. So that'll make it a lot easier for Hoopa. Interesting, he just Volt Switch. The crit really sucks, but that's okay. Yeah, that does really stink. But these things happen sometimes. So, whatever. So let's see what he goes into here. He knows I have Fake Out. I don't know what else he'll know I have, but we'll see. He'll probably just go back into Nidoqueen, I'd assume. If he does, I'm actually just going to straight stay in and go for Throat Chop. Yeah, I really should have put Ice Punch on it. Oh well. Infernape's actually pretty safe as well. Oh wait, I can't Fake Out, duh. I'm dumb. I always forget that you can't Fake Out like when you switch in. Yeah, I feel silly. Okay, well we still have Bullet Punch and stuff, so that's a-okay. So it just matters what he goes into. So I guess he's calcing things. I'll let him do his thing. Let's see. Come on now. You can do it. Yeah, crit's a bit of a bummer, but whatever. These things happen. He did miss the Toxic, so, you know, can't complain too much. Okay, so he's going into this. I'm not in a position that I can stay in. I would like to save this thing for later, just because I can, like, Fake Out Bullet Punch something. I don't... Actually, does that matter that much? I might just Bullet Punch and get a little damage off on him. Yeah, take that. That's fine. Okay, so he is Life Orb. Interesting. Good to know. Now, I could definitely go into Rotom here and do my thing. I'm going to go into Rotom here, and I'm going to go Leaf Storm. And the reason for that, he's definitely going into Nidoqueen. So, yeah. So we're going to do that. Nidoqueen is by far the safest option for him. So, I think that's... Unless he just decides to, like, maybe sack off Lycanroc or something. But either way, this is a good option. For us, not for him. It's a bad option for him. But, yeah, Life Orb is scary, obviously. So, let's see what he does. Yeah, honestly, Hoopa was kind of questionable. Like, I feel like Hoopa is always a questionable bring, but you just have to do it anyway. Just because it's like, it's so weak to U-turn, like it just straight up dies to it, and there's always going to be U-turn on like good draft teams, and it also pretty much dies to any priority on the physical side, so like, but you still just like, whatever, I'm just going to bring it anyway, because it's so dangerous for any like Wall-E type of thing, so, I don't know, I feel like it, I enjoy the idea of it, so okay, so in comes this Nidoqueen, and we hit, and we killed it. Sweet. So now we can Volt Switch on him for free for the rest of the game, pretty much. And Sylveon's the only thing that can really take it. So we're in the same position as he is, basically. But yeah, I'm cool with that. So he might... I'm assuming he knows I'm Scarfed. Because there's no way he would have just hard switched if he hadn't have assumed I was Scarfed. So we're going to go into this assuming he knows I'm Scarfed, which is fine. So I'm assuming Tornadus is going to come in and go for U-turn when it comes in. I might just go into Bayonet in that situation. Or, what's it called? Infernape could come in. And I'm going to do the same in that situation as well. I'd love to be able to get Feeny in against anything but Rotom. I feel like that would just be a great situation for me. Because he's going to have most of his health back on Tornadus. Okay, Infernape. So we go into Bayonet here. And if he goes for... I'm assuming he's going to go U-turn. There's no reason not to. But that's okay, because once we get out with Rotom and back in, I can just start Volt Switching on things. And try to build up a little bit of advantage that way. So I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah, cool. So Rotom's definitely the biggest threat left, just because that's what's stopping Metagross from doing things, and it's pretty much stopping everything from doing things. We do have Hoopa to potentially blast it, so got that in the back pocket, out of sight. The rest of his team really hurts Hoopa, but that's not that big a deal. So we'll take this. He goes Blitz, interesting. I'm actually genuinely really surprised he stayed in there. I'm going to go into Feeny, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and, do I want to Calm Mind or Moonblast? I feel like I'm going to Calm Mind here. Actually, I could totally sub. Let's go ahead and sub, and then, that way he'll have to Volt Switch with, Rotom as I Calm Mind, and that will let me get off a Moonblast on something for free. Okay. Oh, he goes into this. I get a sub up for free. I'm cool with that. So now he'll have to take a hit with something. I could Moonblast. Okay, so... Oh, wait, this comes in? That's weird. I'm going to Calm Mind up. Let's see what he does. He's going to Hyper Voice. Oh, man, that is Specs. Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'm going to Moonblast him. I gotta. Dang, that really hurt. Oh, well. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is actually A-okay. Because now... I can go into Rotom and Volt Switch on it for free. Or I can go into this. Do I go into... No, because he's still got this. I'm going to Rotom and Volt Switch on it. He can't really deal with... Man, that hurt, though. That really stings. Oh, well. These things happen. That's Spec Sylveon. I could have seen that coming, I guess. But... Anyways... We're just going to Volt Switch on this, and we're going to go... If he stays in, we go into Metagross. If he switches out, we go into Hoopa. Or... Well, it depends. But yeah, definitely, yeah. If he goes into Rotom, we go into... if he goes into Rotom, we go into Hoopa. If he goes into anything else, we go into Metagross. Because Infernape is... I'm assuming Banded? Or maybe Scarfed. It might be Scarfed. Man, that hurt, though. Jeez. I don't know why, I just had it in my head that he would be, a Wish Passer. But, you know what? We made the wrong prediction on that in team building. I guess Specs does do a number on my team, other than Metagross. But once I set up a sub there, he pretty much had free reign to do whatever he wanted with it, so. Fair enough. I guess I could have Calm Minded up. But even with the Calm Mind up, I still took 50%, so. It would have been, what, like 37%? It still would have 2-hit me, I think. Nah, I think I would have taken 1. Or I think I could have taken 2, but then I would have died to anything else. So, yeah, that just straight up beat that. Bomber. I guess I should have tried to scout out this team a little bit more, but whatever. So we've got a Volt Switch here. Obviously, that's the play. I'd assume he goes into... He might just stay in, honestly. Like... I don't know, he could. Let's find out. So what's Brother Yubby gonna do? Oh, he stayed in. Interesting. So Metagross it is. And this is gonna take a decent chunk. Oh, man, that hurt. Oh, well. We do have the Bullet Punch for it. Because I didn't speed creep it or anything. Although, how fast was my Finny? Finny was... Oh, okay, that's right. I had speed on that. Okay, so yeah, we do want to Bullet Punch this here. Luckily this thing is dead now, so that's one good thing. So even if he switches out, unless he defogs with Rotom, it just dies to switch in, so that's cool. And if Rotom comes in, I'm gonna go into Hoopa. Because Hoopa can hit stuff. Like, Hoopa can hit stuff hard. But I feel like, yeah, just Volt Switching around with Rotom is going to be the way. If we win, that's how we're going to do it. Unless he's Scarfed Infernape, obviously. In which case, I think we just lose. Because as soon as he finds an opportunity to switch that in, I don't think we can do anything about it. Okay, so we got rid of that thing. I'm assuming Rotom comes in unless he's very If he's Scarfed Infernape, then he's going to bring that in now. We'll see. If he's Banded, yeah, he'll probably bring it in anyway. But yeah, his Rotom Wash is his best option here, I'd assume. I don't know. We'll see what he does. I'm really bad at predicting what people do. So... come on. Man, that did a lot though, jeez. That Spec Sylveon's just good. Like, it just is. I love that set. So, I can't criticize. Can't criticize at all. So probably with running speed, I'm assuming. So what, like... I genuinely don't... let me calc this real quick. Oh, he's going into Tornadus. Interesting. So I'm assuming we're going to see a Heat Wave here. I am just going to... should I Meteor Mash or Bullet Punch? Because if he goes U-turn, we survive that. Okay, that's fine. What? We lived? Well, that helps. That helps our situation a lot. I don't know if it wins anything, but that Alkaberry. Ah, we're happy with that. So Rotom is the switch in here now. So I'm going to stay in. Metagross has pretty much done everything that he can do. Okay, so we're just going to stay in and mash. I'm assuming he's just going to kill us. But then we can... okay, so if he Volt Switches, we go into Rotom. If he Wisps or whatever to just kill this thing, then we go into Hoopa. That's the play. That is the play. We'll see what happens. That's my usual MO. Just do stuff and see what happens. That's really funny though. Like, good job, Metagross. I always knew you had it in you. Like that 1% roll. I'm cool with that. That's really funny. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna mash this. And he's gotta kill us. Like, he has to take the initiative and kill us, I'd assume. Signal Beam? Okay. I still go into this, because I have a lot of Spadaf. And I'm just gonna... and, yeah. And I'm just gonna Psyshock it. Go, Hoopa! Go, Psyshock. I don't think he kills me. Like, he'd have to be really offensive. And all we need to do is do a bit. Although, actually, I think this might be... I don't know. This might be bad. Because, like... I think this actually is bad. Because he can just kill us with this. And then we'd have to, like... I think he wins this one. Because I didn't have any sort of... what you call it? I could... I don't know. It's a weird situation. We'll see. But yeah, I think he gets this one. Now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I didn't die. Ooh, that didn't even do half. Yuck. Yeah, that's game on that. Okay, so unfortunately, we did not win this one. Bummer. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it didn't do half. No, I'm confused. It didn't matter. Oh wait, okay, so. Well, at least it's a 1-0, like, as opposed to a 12-0 or whatever. Dang. Oh well. Oh, that was a Zmon. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah. So we didn't do that great, but that's okay. It was a 1-0. Yeah, so I will link this guy's YouTube channel in the description. Feel free to check it out. And hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.